Hello students, myself is Parminder Singh from Prab Kirpa classes. Our today's topic is the ultimate guide to ICT skills. Today we are living in a world where we normally make use of computers, mobile phones, telephones, smartwatches, smart locks in our day-to-day life. All these devices are called ICT devices. A person is normally expected to have the basic knowledge as to how to use the smartphone, how to use the computer, and how to use the tablet and other ICT devices. It is also expected that a person should know how to use the internet safely. In this technologically advanced world, one should have the knowledge of sending and receiving emails. All these types of skills or abilities come under the purview of ICT skills. Now we will see what is to be covered in this course. We will learn the meaning of ICT and what are the different components of ICT. Then we will understand the meaning of ICT skills and what is the importance of ICT skills. We will see what is the meaning of keyboard and what are the different keys which are present on the keyboard and what functions do they perform. In this world, when we are using computers in different fields, the computers are facing threats. What are those threats? We will discuss in brief about those threats. We will also learn what steps which we can take to protect our data which is stored in our computers or mobile phones from theft and viruses. Now, in this lecture, we will understand the meaning of ICT. We will also throw light on the different components of ICT and its usage in different sectors of life. So, first of all, the meaning of ICT. ICT stands for ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. There is no single universal accepted definition of ICT. Information and Communication Technology is an extensional term for information technology. The term ICT refers to all the methods, tools, concepts related to storing, recording, and sending digital information. At the time of recording this video, we are making use of laptops, desktop computers. We are using camera for recording the video, and ultimately you will see this later on. And in the same process, in this process, you will make use of wireless or telephone lines, internet. All these devices, software and programs, or communication lines, communication system, all these constitute the term ICT. ICT refers to the use of technology for communication and to process information. ICT enables users to access, retrieve, store, transmit, and manipulate information in a digital form. Information can be recorded or stored in many ways. We can write the information on a piece of paper, or we may type the information by use of keyboard and so on. When we store the information and record the information on electronic devices, the information is said to be in digital form. Now, ICT device is a device that is used for processing, storing, and delivering information to others. Now, what are the Components of ICT. ICT is formed of several different components, including hardware. Hardware is what? Which we can see, we can touch, we can. Hardware examples are computers, printers, and other physical technological devices are called hardware. Software is what? Which we cannot see or touch. These are operating systems or programs installed on ICT hardware devices. These are used, that is, meaning softwares are used to create files such as spreadsheets, text based documents, databases, and presentations. I, One of the components of ICT is communication systems. Communication system consists of telephone lines, wireless signals, which enable connections with other ICT users and the internet. One more component of ICT is online data sharing platforms. For example, we can use Skype, that is a video calling application, or we can share files on a cloud based system. To store data, we use many methods like writing on paper or recording, or we can type the content in digital format. All these are used to store data. Some data are stored in digital format in mobiles, computers, and other digital devices. These devices are called information communication technology devices. These are the examples of ICT devices. This is the computer and telephone which has been in use since long. Now, smartphones and these type of devices, laser devices, smart watches, digital locks, CCTV cameras, and this is wearable cameras. These are the robots. These are the latest entries to the ICT devices. The list does not end here. There are large number of other ICT devices, and new inventions are taking place and come under coming under the list of ICT devices. Now we come to the usage of ICT in different sectors. Information and communication technology has changed our life a lot. Now we do not need to write letters, then go to the post office, and then the letter will reach to the other person after 2 or 3 days or after many days. Now we simply open our computer, we open Gmail, Yahoo Mail, or any other email platform, and we send the mail to the other person, which is instantaneously received by the person which may be living in any part of the world. Now, for purchasing something, we do not have to go to the market using bicycle, car, or any other motor vehicle. We can simply sit on our computer, or we can use our smartphone, and with the help of internet, we can go for online shopping. Further, there is change in the system of learning. We can learn a lot by sitting at home. Classroom learning has now given way to e-learning. We can make use of computers, and with the help of internet, we can learn a lot. A large number of courses are available online, which may be paid or may be free. Information technology has changed the whole world. Now it is being used in domestic activities. ICT also has its usage in education, health, commerce, social networking, agriculture, industries, defense, transport, and much more. In banking and finance, we use the information and communication technology for maintaining the records of people, and for secure transaction of money. In the case of healthcare, we use ICT for research and development of health facilities. There is now no need to purchase newspaper in physical form. We can read our news, the local news or international news, on online newspaper. Now the computers are being used in each and every field of life. We can use computers for writing letters, editing videos, booking tickets, recording and storing of data, and much more. ICT is also being used in a large number of industries. It has increased the productivity of industries, and the ICT has also reduced the time required to achieve the desired goals. If a large number of persons were involved in producing a set of goods, now we can produce the same quantity of the goods with lesser number of persons and with the help of latest technology. Earlier, the smartphones were used for only for talking. Now, smartphone is used not only for talking, it is being used for a large number of purposes. We can use the smartphone for online purchasing, watching movies, making a video call, booking tickets, online classes, and much more. We are using smartphones for the purpose of Facebook, WhatsApp, and other purposes. TV and radio both are used as ICT tools. TV and radio are the easiest way to reach a large number of people at a time. We may also inform you that we have already uploaded a large number of courses like time management tips and how to manage stress in our life. We have also uploaded the course on present tense, past tense, future tense, and good communication skills are the key to success, cybersecurity, the common mistakes which we make while using English grammar, and then there are also many other courses which you can see on our own site and on many other sites on Google, YouTube, etc. In this lecture, we will understand the meaning of ICT skills, its importance, and how we can improve our ICT skills. First of all, the meaning of ICT skills. The term ICT skills describes the abilities required to effectively use the ICT components such as computers, smartphones, CCTVs, etc. We can go to the market to purchase computers, smartphones, CCTV, but we should also have the knowledge or the ability how to use the computer to write the mail, or how to use the computer to make the graphs or tables, how to use the smartphone for having video call with other person, or how to use the smartphone for Facebook or WhatsApp purpose, and how to use the CCTV. All these types of skills come under the purview of ICT skills. ICT skills are about understanding and applying a range of computer programs, software, and other applications. Now, the examples of ICT skills are using ICT hardware to scan, print, and copy documents. ICT, ICT skill also includes a digital camera, how to it to be used for to capture a video footage, how to use the computer software such as Adobe Photoshop for editing images, how we can use search engine such as Bing or Google to find the information on a particular topic, and how we can use the social media accounts such as Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook, and how we can use Google Drive or Dropbox. ICT skills help us to communicate, run our business, and stay connected with our family and friends. And hence, every person needs to acquire ICT skills, and he has to stay updated with the latest software and applications. It is not necessary that we should have the knowledge of all types of ICT skills. We should have the basic knowledge of ICT skills and also the ICT skills which are relevant to the field in which we are working. Now, we will understand the importance of ICT skills. The usage of ICT is increasing in our day-to-day life. We are becoming more and more dependent on the digital devices like computers, mobile phones, CCTVs, etc. Now, most of us have a smartphone, and we are also having internet facility on that. ICT skills are the abilities that help you understand and operate a wide range of technology software. ICT skills include how to use the computers or smartphones to make video calls or for searching on the internet. ICT skills also include any interaction with technology. ICT skills also include how to turn on or turn off a computer, how to use the particular hardware to print the document or copy the document, and how to use the digital camera to capture the photograph, or how to use the digital camera to make a video of the same. In the past, an ordinary shopkeeper used to keep the record on notebooks about the transactions or the stock levels which he has in his shop. But now the time has changed. The retailers are also using computers for recording various types of transactions and for the purpose of management of stock. The use of latest technology is helping the all types of businessmen and shopkeepers to keep track of inventory, what is available in their shop or in their factory, and what is the shopping trend, and what is the level of customer demand. Suppose today is Sunday and we plan to have a dinner at some new restaurant which we may not have visited earlier. We will spend some time, we will search for the same on a computer or on our smartphone. We will look at the websites of the restaurants. We will read the blogs and the comments of the people who might have visited those restaurants. And after that, we will decide that we will visit a particular restaurant. For the smooth running of any business, it is essential that the persons with ICT skills should be employed. That is, he must have the basic knowledge how to use the computer, or he must have the knowledge how to use the smartphone for receiving and sending mails, or how to use the WhatsApp for clicking photo and sending the same to the other person, which may be our customer. Nowadays, employers expect their staff to have basic ICT skills. Competition is increasing in each and every type of industry. The businessmen have to work hard to come up to the expectations of the customers. They also need to employ or hire staff who can implement and use technologies so that more and more customers are attracted towards their products or services. That is, they have to employ the staff or hire outside staff, or they may have to indulge in outsourcing so that there is a company website is made more user friendly, or a new digital marketing strategy is created. Now the companies have to use social media, video marketing and podcasts to promote their products. Information and communication technology is cost effective and time saving. Now we come to the another topic about the basic ICT skills which all employees should have. First is, all employees should have the basic knowledge of ICT hardware. ICT hardware does not mean the latest technological devices. It means basic hardware devices such as computers, printers, scanners, smartphones, photocopiers. The employee should also know how to use the internet safely. As all of you might be knowing that if we use this site HTTP, this is not safe site. If we use the site HTTPS, which starts with HTTPS, this is the secure site. So these are the basic tips or knowledge which an employee is expected to have. Further, the employee should have the knowledge how to use the computer for the purpose of making email or typing. He should also have the ability to use the software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint to produce documents such as writing letters, PowerPoint presentations, leaflet, posters. He should also have the knowledge how to use the Gmail or Microsoft Outlook or other mail service providers so that the company or an individual can communicate with internal or external contacts. Now the question arises how we can improve ICT skills. If you already have basic ICT knowledge, we can improve our ICT skills by using any of the following options. We can visit local library, and where we can make use of the various books available on different topics such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Access or Outlook, or any other topic in which we want to improve our ICT skills. When the books are available, you can go through the same, which will provide you step-by-step guide so that you can improve your skills in the particular field. For example, if you want how to use the Microsoft Word or how to make the presentation using PowerPoint, you can go through the relevant book and you will find a lot of guidance from there. The next tip Another important point, maybe we can seek the help from a friend or relative which may be good in the ICT skills in the area you need to improve in. For example, if you want to make your improvement in writing letters, how to use Microsoft Word, and one of your friends or relatives already has the basic knowledge or to how to use the Microsoft Word, you can approach that friend or relative and you can ask him for helping him. Or you are to make a PowerPoint presentation and your friend is very much having the knowledge of the same, you can approach him for the purpose. It may be also possible that you can contact your local educational provider and you can ask for one-to-one training session. Then there is discussion on various technological trends. You can go through the same by browsing news sites which specialize in technology. You can watch TV programs where there is a discussion about latest technology. On the YouTube, Google, you can search for the various tutorials which are available online, which may be free or which may be paid. It is up to you to decide in which field you want to excel in. Then, whatever skill you have gained, you have to make the practice of the same. For example, you want to learn how to send and receive emails, you can get in touch with a friend and exchange with him emails. By doing this, you will have a sense of confidence in yourself that you have gained the relevant knowledge or relevant skills. When we are applying for jobs, improving our ICT skills is a prudent way to give ourselves a competitive advantage over other candidates. That is, we must be having more knowledge of ICT skills if we want to be selected in a particular on a particular job for a particular job. But one thing is to be noted that while we are improving our ICT skills, we will have to be patient. It is not that we can improve our ICT skills in a day or two. It will take time. Next, now another important topic before us, and that is computer security and privacy. In this lecture, we will understand the meaning of computer security and privacy. We will learn the meaning, we will understand the threats to which our computers are faced and what steps we can take to protect the data which is stored in our computers or mobile phones. We store a lot of information on our computers and other electronic devices. There are a large number of photographs or data which is stored in our mobiles. In the case of schools, they have personal information about a large number of their students and also the information in respect of their parents. Computers are also used in banks. They are having the information about their clients, what is their bank balance or what types of credit facility they are availing. Computers are also having the information in respect of the patients, the computers which are used in hospitals. If any of this information gets lost or leaked and falls into the wrong hands, it can cause a lot of harm to the people. We can take an example. Suppose there is a person named A. He is the CEO of a particular organization, say ABC. Now this person A is admitted in a hospital and is suffering from a very deadly disease, and he may not live long. If this information goes into the media or goes into the wrong hands, it may get published or reported on the live channels. If this organization is listed on a stock exchange, then it is quite possible that the shares of the particular organization may fall very steeply. In the same way, if the information about a particular client goes into the hands of your wrong hands or comes into the knowledge of your say relatives, they may come to you and ask for money. So in this way, if any information which is stored in the computer gets leaked, it may cause a lot of problems for the people. Suppose there is a defense research organization which is using computers to have various types of information which is very confidential. If the information stored in the computers of defense research organization is leaked, then it may be a cause of national security. It may become a very big issue. National security may be under threat. So any type of information which is very confidential and which is personal, so all types of this type of information needs to be secured, and all such type of data should be safe. Computer security deals with protecting computers. There is need to take the measures we can take to restrict access to personal data which is stored in the computer and prevent loss of data. Security break is the leakage of information stored in a computer. Personal information can be lost or leaked in two ways. There are some persons who are not careful while they are using computers and making use of internet. They may be giving all information about themselves. That is the it may be possible that we have gone for a holiday trip. We will be giving live photographs, live footage of the said place. In this way, the thieves may come to know that you are not at your home, and they may strike your home. Or we may give other types of information like our date of birth or other information on our Facebook or WhatsApp or other social media app. So when the other persons may make use of your personal information, and such type of information may be used in case of identity theft, which we will discuss later on. There is also the possibility that we make use of unsecure sites, that is the sites which start with HTTP. These are unsecure sites, whereas the sites which start with HTTPS, these are secure sites. The persons sometimes do not understand the relevance of secure sites. Never visit these sites which are HTTP. Never reveal your account details and password on unsecured sites. When we are making online shopping or visiting any site, please see that it starts with HTTPS. Otherwise, it is very likely that they will store whatever information you are giving about your bank, that is the username and password, and they may hack your bank account and all of your money will be drawn by them. Further, a person may get unauthorized access to our computer. When it happens, suppose we are working in an office and we are leaving our computer open and have gone for tea break, and other person, which may be our colleague or any other person, which may come to our seat and make use of our computer. So hackers have also the ability to gain unauthorized access to the systems or networks in order to commit crimes. Now, there are a large number of threats to which our computers are faced. We that are not aware of various types of threats. We will discuss these threats one by one. First is physical theft. This is the physical theft. That is, the device has been taken off by the thief. This is physical theft. This is the picture of identity theft. That is, a hacker assumes your identity and steals your personal information. Another type of theft is software piracy. This is the stealing of software and includes using or distributing unlicensed and unauthorized copies of a computer program or software. Another type of threat to which our computer may be facing are viruses. These are the computer programs that can corrupt data, steal passwords, damage the software programs, spamming email contacts. Viruses can spread through email and text message attachments, internet file downloads, social media links. It may happen that whenever we open our email account, there may be written that you have won $1 million. Go through the attachment, and if you open that link, the virus may hit your computer. Computer viruses cause billions of dollars worth of economic damage every year. Now, another threat is worms. A computer worm is a malicious piece of software. It does not target files on an individual computer. Instead, worms take on entire network of computers in an attempt to create large botnets. There are well over a million computer worms in the world, each designed for a specific purpose. Some common types of worms are internet worms, email worms, file sharing worms, instant messaging worms. Another type of threat which is being faced by our computers and mobile phones are Trojan horses. It is a type of malware that appears to be a useful software program but is in fact malicious one. Once it reaches a computer, it starts behaving like a virus and it destroys the data which is present in the computer. The most popular tactic for spreading Trojan horses is thoroughly seemingly unthreatening emails and email attachments. That is, the Trojan horses spread through emails and email attachments. Now, another threat is online predators. As per a report of FBI crime, 5 lakh online predators are active each day. More than 50% of the victims of online predators are aged between 12 to 15, and 89% of the contacts which are made by the online predators are through chat rooms and instant messaging. In this modern world, when we are making use of social networking sites and making use of WhatsApp, Facebook, and other, we are making maximum use of online shopping, online banking. We must be aware of online predators. Online predators can have fake pictures and video that convince your child that they are a kid too. That is, online predators are actually adult, but they behave and make use of the pictures in which they are being shown as kids. The online predators learn everything they can about your child from the social media. That is, whatever we are posting on Facebook, WhatsApp, or other social media apps or sites about our kids, they collect all the information about your child from all the possible sources. Online predators join online gaming chat sites and popular apps that kids use. That is, all the sites or gaming sites or chat sites which they normally are used by kids, they make use of those sites or games. Online predator is a criminal who uses the internet to steal personal information or search for victims. The crimes which are done by the online predators are identity theft, stalking, kidnapping, and child sex abuse. Now, another type of threat is internet scams. Common type of internet threat scams are fake debt help. That is, there may be a Facebook message on your Facebook that someone is in dire need of help because of their relative is admitted in the hospital or he is suffering from some deadly disease. Then there are dating and romance scams. There may be a scam related to fake lotteries. That is, a message may come to you in the form of email or through any other social media app in which it may be written that you have won the lottery and you are supposed to deposit few dollars such as $50 or $100, and you will be credited a sum of say $1 lakh in your account. You are to give the details of your bank account and deposit a small amount of money in the particular account which may be given by the other person. Then there are also SMS messages or other types of emails which may land into your email box that there is a problem in your account, bank account, and you are required to keep in touch with the particular mobile number, or you are required to click on the link given in your email. Then there are many types of scams in the name of charity. The other person may not be having any link with the charity. It may be a fake one. There may be other free stuff scam, pre-approval scam, that is, we have approved the loan of rupees and loan of rupees 100 or $1,000. You may come to our office or you may click on the link given. In this way, they can gain the access to your mobile or can gain control of your mobile if the other person is a hacker. Then the latest scams which have come to our knowledge is WhatsApp scam. WhatsApp scam in which they are also having the ultimate aim to withdraw money from you in the name of distress help, or they may be asking you that some amount is required by them for some needy person. So all these activities come under the purview of internet scheme. So beware of all these types of internet scams and do not get yourself lured by the dreamy offers made by the other persons. There is nothing which is free in this world. There may be other persons who may say that particular type of software is available free. You are required to click on the particular link. When you hit that link, it is quite possible that the person sitting on the other side may gain control of your computer, hack your computer, and it will lock your computer, and ultimately it may be possible that they may demand ransom to release your computer because your computer will not open after that. So there is need to protect whatever is stored in our computer from theft and viruses. There are certain measures which we can take. There is need to train ourselves and also our staff through seminars, classes, online courses about the cyber security. There is also need that we should update our software and operating system so that we can get the benefit of latest security patches. That is, if we do not update our computer systems or software, the hackers are developing viruses, worms day by day. If we do not update our system, it is quite possible that our computers may be hit by the latest viruses or worms. We should use antivirus software which is from a known company so that we can protect our computers from the viruses which are already known. We should keep our antivirus software up to date so that the best level of protection is available to our computers. We should use strong and smart passwords to log into your computers. For that purpose, we should not use the name of our relatives or date of birth. We should not use the passwords which are easily guessable. We should always make use of combination of characters. That is, we may use uppercase, this is the uppercase, this is the lowercase, these are numbers, these are punctuations, we can use space, we can use symbols like that. That is, we have to use all these in our making password. For purpose of making password, we should use at least 8 characters. For example, we can make a password of this type of password, which is not easily guessable. Further, we should not use each and every email which has come into our email box. If there is an email from an unknown senders or unfamiliar websites, we should not open that link in the email which has landed in our email box. It is quite possible that the email which has come from unknown sender or unfamiliar website that may be infected with malware. Further, we should avoid using unsecure Wi-Fi networks in public places. We should have backup of data. It means that suppose we are having all our information stored in the computer. But what if our computer is hacked? We should have the backup of that data or the sensitive information or confidential information or other information which is available on the computer. We can keep the backup of the data on other devices as well, so that all the sensitive data is not lost after a security breach. For the purpose of generating a strong and smart password, we can take the help of a site which is https then 2:/ strongpasswordsgenerator.net. When you visit that site, there are multiple options. You are to choose that options and it will automatically generate a very strong password for you. Then we should provide personal information only on trusted sites. That is, it is not that we can open any site and give our information on that site. Then we should avoid entering sensitive information if the URL has HTTP. That is, it starts with HTTP. As already told, if a site starts with HTTP, it is unsecured site. But if the site starts with HTTPS and it has a lock symbol, then it is a secure site. We are to use only that site which has HTTPS and has a lock symbol. Only then we are to go in for online purchasing, online banking, etc. Then we are to use firewalls, pop-up blockers. We should uninstall unnecessary software. We should also make use of our common sense. We should change our mindset. Nothing is available in this world. We should be wary of free downloadable software or any email link that offers anti-malware programs. Beware of homemade CDs, floppy disks, and flash drives, as these types of CDs or floppy disks can cause harm to our computers in the form of viruses, worms, Trojan viruses. Further, do not install too many types of security software. If we do this, it will ultimately affect the performance of our computer and the effectiveness of the software itself. So you may use the security software of a reputable organization. Then we should always remain informed and be cautious while you are using internet. Then another precaution or measure which we can take is encryption of data. Keep your information in an encrypted format to keep it safe from unauthorized users. What is the meaning of encrypting data? It means concealing data from others and to turn normal plain text data in another form or code so that only authorized persons with access to a secret key, formally called a decryption key or password, can read it. Currently, encryption is one of the most popular and effective data security methods used by organizations such as banks and companies in which important customer information is stored. Most social networking sites will ask you to create a personal profile with detailed information. It is also quite possible that whenever you visit a social networking site, they will ask you about your current and past places of employment, what is your education level, where are you currently residing, what is the name of your hometown, what is your email number address, what is your cell number, what is your instant message e-messaging ID. If you give all this type of information on the social networking sites, it is quite possible that it can expose you to identity theft or social engineering attacks. Even with the best privacy settings, you should consider that what you post may be seen by others. That is, once you have posted any type of information about yourself on any site, it is quite possible that even if you delete the same at a later date, the same information may have reached others in the meantime, or it may be seen by others even when you delete the same. Remember that when it is deleted, it may still remain visible on web servers and accessible on search engines. Now, this is the state of affairs that some cyber criminals offer their services on demand. The hackers can hack computers to gain access to some sensitive data or create massive denial of service attack. What is the denial of service attack? It means that suppose it is the server and it can handle only say about 100 service requests. In the case of denial of service attack, the hacker will load that server with say about 1 lakh requests at a time. That is, it will make such an arrangement that 1 lakh or more requests come to the server at a time. That is, it will become overloaded and it will crash. This is known as denial of service attack. These types of activities are often done by the hackers, and they may be doing so at the saying of some other rivals, or they may be asking, or they may want to disrupt your business. The hackers are always busy in developing new malware and viruses. So there is the need that we should always make use of the trusted anti software from the reputable companies. So far, we have learned about ICT, ICT skills, and computer security and privacy. Now we should also have some basic knowledge about computer, how it is shut down, or how we log in or log out, what is keyboard, and what are the various keys which are present on the keyboard. So let us start. When we wake up in the morning, we normally do some daily activities and then get ready before we start working. In the same way, when we start a computer, that is, when we switch on the computer, it performs some basic functions or processes before it is ready to take instructions from the user. To start a computer, press the power button on the CPU. It starts the operating system and displays the desktop or the main screen on the monitor. Now, the basic functions performed when a computer starts. When you start your computer system, the computer automatically runs a basic program called BIOS, Basic Input Output System. It is an inbuilt software. It is the first software which is run by the computer when the computer system is turned on. This basic input output system first does a self test. If the self test shows that the system is fine, then the BIOS will load the operating system and finally the computer starts. Now, what is the meaning of login and log out? Just like we keep our cupboards locked at home, there is need to keep our computers locked when we are not working on it. In this way, it is ensured that no unauthorized person can see or make changes to the information which is stored in our computer without our permission. To make sure that our computer is locked, we have login ID and password. A login ID and password is like a key to the lock which allows you to use the computer. That is, here we have to write our username, then we have to use password, and then we press login. When you log into the computer with your login ID and password, the computer knows that you are an authorized person and allows you to work on the applications in the computer. Once you finish working, you must log out or sign out so that no one else can see your work. Now, the next point is shutting down a computer. Do not turn off your computer with that physical power button. This is only a power on button. We should shut off the computer only through a proper procedure. Simply turning the power off button with the power switch can cause serious file system damage. Instead of simply turning off the power, to shut down the computer with Windows 10, press the Windows key on the keyboard or click Start at the bottom left hand corner of your screen and then select Power and then Shut down. When you click Shut down, the operating system will close all the applications and turn off the computer. All this means that we should not switch off the supply from the main electric switches. We are to use the proper button which has been there on the computer system itself. Now using the keyboard, this is the picture of a keyboard. It is an input device. The main purpose of the keyboard is to type the texts. This is ABC or 123 or other types of commands which we want to give to the computer. In this picture, you can see that there are these function keys F1 to F12. In the case of traditional PC keyboards, these 12 function keys are there. There may be some specialized PC keyboards which may be having up to 24 keys, F1 to F24. Some Apple desktop computer keyboards have 19 function keys. Now, what is the purpose of function keys? Function keys are used to perform specific purposes. Their function differs from program to program. The function of F1 key in most programs is to get help on that program. This is the F1 key. This is F1 key. Mostly keyboards connect to a desktop computer with a cable. That is, this is the cable which connects with the computer and use the computer's power to work. There are some other keyboards which connect to the desktop computer wirelessly and are powered by batteries. The letters on the keyboards are not in an alphabetical order. That is, here you can see that it is not written as A, B, C, D. This is not written. This is A, this is S, D, F, G, and from here, this is L, K, J, H, S. This is the, that is, in the keyboard, the alphabets are not, that the letters are not given in the alphabetically order. Most keyboards show the most commonly used letters near the middle. You can see that most of the keys are here in the middle. Less common letters, that is the keys which are used rarely, are on the sideways around the edges. Above letters are the number keys. You can see here that these are the number keys 1, 2, 3, 4. These are above these A, B, C, D. On a full size keyboard, there usually another set of number keys known as number keys located to the right of the letter keys. That is, you can see here that here it was also written as 1, 2, 3, 4 keys were also there. Here you can also see that these are the number keys are also present here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are also present here. You can use either set of keys to type in numbers as per your own choice or comfort. That is, if you want to type 1, 2, 3, you can use keys from here or you can use keys from here as per the comfort or choice of yours. Below the letters, these are the letters here. This is the space bar. We use this to place a space between the words. That is, this is the space which we can create only by using the space bar. Now comes the control key. This is the control key. Here it is also a control key. It is a modifier key which when pressed in conjunction with another key performs a special operation. For example, control plus C. That is, when we press control and C jointly, it will copy the what is available on the monitor which has been selected. Similar to the shift key. The control key rarely performs any function when pressed by itself. It means that control key normally does not perform any function if we press only control key. Control key is located on or near the bottom left side of the most keyboards. Here you can see that it is located on the left side, and in many other keyboards there is also another control key which is present on the bottom right. You can see here that this is the another key. Now another key is known as an enter key or return key. You can see here that these are the enter keys which are present on the keyboard. The name of the key is enter or return depending on the brand of computer which you are using. What is the purpose of enter or return key? It is used to move the cursor to the beginning of a new line or execute a command or operation. Most full-size PC keyboards have two enter keys. You can see here that here there are two enter keys. One above the right shift key. Here you can see one is this, one is this. And another is on the bottom right hand side. Now there are another keys which are known as punctuation keys. These are used for punctuation marks. That is, these are the punctuation keys which are there. These are punctuation keys. Then there are another set of keys which are known as navigation keys. These keys are home, page up, page down, and arrow keys. These are also arrow keys. This is also a part of navigation keys. Now what is the purpose of these keys? Home key is used to move the cursor to the left end of a line or text. That is, when you press home, the cursor will go here. And to move the cursor to the right end of a text of line of a text, suppose the cursor is blinking here. When you will press end, that is this button, the cursor will go to this place, end of the line of the text. Page up or down, these are another two keys. This is page up or page down. When they are pressed, you will move one page up or one page down in the document depending upon the key you have pressed. Then there are four keys, arrow keys. These are the four arrow keys. These are also known as navigation keys. Here, if we press this or this, we will move one character to the left or right in the document. If we press this type of key, we will jump one line up or one line down in the document. Then there are certain keys which are known as command keys. These keys are insert, delete, and backspace keys. Here you can see this is the backspace, this is the delete and insert keys. When the insert key is turned on, it helps you to overwrite characters to the right of the cursor. Suppose cursor is blinking here and there are some letters written here. When it is turned on, the cursor is blinking here, then whatever you type, it will get overwrite. That is, if you write after that A, B, C, D, it will come written on the overwriting by overwriting. Then if we use the delete key, it is used to remove typed text, characters or objects on the right side of the cursor. That is, if you use delete key, anything which is on the right side of the cursor, suppose here it is written ABCD, all this will get deleted if you press the delete button. Suppose you press the backspace key, this is the backspace key, anything which is on the left side of the cursor is, Suppose cursor is here. If you there is written ABCD, if you cursor is there and if you press backspace, anything which is left on the left hand side will get on deleting one by one. To delete the last letter typed, press the backspace key. If we continuously go on pressing the backspace key, it will delete all the things which are coming on the left side of the cursor. This is the, there is also a window key which when pressed opens the start menu. Now all of us know what is this? This is mouse. This is having a wire, and this is the mouse which is not having wire. That is, it is wireless mouse. It is with a wire. Now let us see some of the functions which are performed by a mouse. First is rollover or hover. Some actions can be done by simply rolling over or hovering over an item. Suppose there are many items appearing on the desk, your monitor. If you simply move the cursor on the same by using the mouse, then it will show the details of the file. Here in this picture we had bring the cursor on the relevant file and all the details of the files are given here. That is, it is in the form of Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. The name of the author is there, size of the file is there, when the file was prepared, all the information where it is available, all this type of information will be shown. So it is only rollover or hover of the mouse. That is, we only use mouse for rolling over or hovering. Then point and click. As you move the mouse on your desk, a pointer moves correspondingly on the screen. That is, when we move the mouse pointer on the screen, the mouse allows you to select an item on the screen. When you click a particular file, it gets selected on a, as shown in the figure. Here you can see that we have selected a particular file named time management. We may add that we have already uploaded the video on time management and stress management. Then drag and drop. To move an item, you need to click it and then holding the mouse button down, you can pick the file from the present location and drop it to a new location when you release the mouse. This is called drag and drop. If you simply go through the writing, you will see that it is very difficult. It is very easy when we are using mouse. We are to simply drag a file from a parent place and we are to leave that file to the another place and it will move to the another place and we are to release the mouse button and it will drop at the new location. It is very simple if we practically do it. From literature, it seems to be very difficult. Double clicking means quickly click the left mouse button twice. That is, we click the left mouse button twice. When we double click on the file, what will be the happen? It will open the file. That is, when we double click on the file, it opens. The file opens. Now we come to the conclusion of this course. ICT refers to the use of technology for communication and to process information. ICT device is a device that is used for processing, storing, and delivering information to others. The ICT has its usage in domestic activities, education, health, social networking, industries, etc. ICT skills are the abilities that are required to effectively use the ICT components such as computers, smartphones, CCTVs, etc. For the smooth running of any business, it is essential that the persons who have the knowledge of ICT skills should be implied. We should take steps to improve our ICT skills. We can steps like watching tutorials online, seek help from friend, relative, or we can also go in for one-to-one training session. We store a lot of information on our computers and other electronic devices, so it is essential to keep our computers secure and data safe. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.